Order of Malta has a new head, but hasn't lost its sovereignty. Pope Francis appointed a new head of the Order of Malta on Monday even before the funeral of its previous leader Fra Marco Lazago, who died suddenly on June 7. The Canadian-born lawyer Fra John T. Dunlop will serve as the Lieutenant of the Grand Master, a role that Lazago held for 2 years. Dunlop was sworn in on June 14, the day of Lazago's funeral. The Lieutenant of the Grand Master is normally elected for a 1-year term. But in 2021, Pope Francis extended Lazago's tenure indefinitely until the election of a new Grand Master of the Order, a position traditionally held for life. Now, by direct order of Pope Francis, Dunlop is the new Lieutenant of the Grand Master and will collaborate closely with the Pope's special delegate, Cardinal Silvano Maria Tomasi. Tomasi was received by Pope Francis in June 2021 with Father Gianfranco Ghirlanda, now a Cardinal Designate, who was among those who worked on the reform of the order. The audience foreshadowed Pope Francis' latest intervention in the 1,000-year-old institution. Generational change. The choice of Dunlop favors the idea of a new generation. He is a lawyer specializing in corporate and immigration law, and a legal advisor to the Permanent Observer of the Holy See to the United Nations. He has been in the Order of Malta since 1996 and made his perpetual vows as Knight of Justice in 2008. Since 2014, he has served on the Sovereign Council. In a June 13 letter to the Order, published by the Italian newspaper Il Messaggero, Pope Francis recalled the Pope's role in protecting the Knights of Malta. He also noted how popes including Pius XII and John XXIII had intervened in the Order's affairs for the good of the institution. Cardinal Designate Ghirlanda maintains that authority in the Order of Malta derives from religious consecration. This idea is valid only if the Order is considered primarily as a spiritual body. The emphasis on the Order's religious character could arguably jeopardize its sovereignty, as it would be controlled by the head of another state, Vatican City. The Bozlager Group proposes that the Chapter General, the body bringing together representatives of all classes, would have 15 representatives of the professed knights, while the associations would be represented not by assessing the number of works carried out, but rather the budget allocated to these works. This way, the associations would have between 1 and 4 delegates, depending on whether they had a budget of less or more than $20 million. With his decision to personally appoint the Lieutenant of the Grand Master, Pope Francis accepted Ghirlanda's view and took the reform into his own hands. It is likely that he will also influence the outcome, opening another chapter of papal interventionism that risks altering the Order of Malta's long-established identity.